bollocks! No, stop. Sorry about. Hello, and welcome to my Bloodborne Diaries. My name's Matt Lees, and this has been going on for some time. Bloodborne! It's a lot of fun. Prizes to be won? No, that's the theme from Funhouse. Anyway, I found an old lady. She wanted me to drink her blood. I said no. So, what am I going to do? Well, I did find an envelope on the table, which seemed to be an invite somewhere else, maybe another kind of party. Sadly, it's old and sealed and covered in blood and doesn't seem to let me do anything. Maybe I'll find somebody I can give it to. And I can be like, hey, you should come to Canehurst too. We'll have like a mad Canehurst party. It'll be like really rad, honestly. But for now, I guess not. Unless maybe it's a new Game Plus thing that lets me come to Canehurst earlier than I would. Or something. That would be clever. Anyway, finally I'm just going to do a little run around Canehurst one more time, one little lap, because I kind of figure that now I've got this little crown of illusions, maybe something will be different. I mean, that would be really cool, right? Well, I had a poke around, couldn't see anything, so I can't be bothered doing that. I was hoping I'd go in and see like that everything would look quite nice or something, and then the ladies with knives would somehow not be dead or something. I don't know. Bit ambitious, wouldn't it have been, I suppose, to completely redo an environment just for one little Easter egg, but yeah. So I guess what was the illusion? You know, he kept the hat on to hide from everyone else the reality that his wife was upstairs having a party with loads of statues and that she was well into killing priests or something. I mean, I'd probably keep that hidden if that was true in my life as well. Anyway, onwards and back to the mystery squelchy land at top of the cathedral with the horrible room full of bloody werewolves. This area is monstrous. It really is. Discordant violins combined with horrible squelching, and those squid bastards, they're basically just like slightly more feral, nastier versions of the things from Demon's Souls that rang the bell. It's not good. And I had one moment here where I thought I was good. I stabbed a guy in the back, got the visceral attack. I was freaking out. I could hear another noise. I turned around. Yes, there's another guy right on me. Run back into the other room. Just as I do that, I attract the attention of the other guy down the corridor. Suddenly I've got two of these guys on me. Ah! Luckily, I managed to just run down the corridor and just lose them. But my word, real heart in chest stuff. And I get the impression that there's going to be a boss at the end of this, and I just don't want to do it. But them's the breaks. Made it through the doors, and things got turbo creepy. It's sort of like this little veranda with a great view of the moon, but then also this sort of corpse that looks like it's maybe been immolated or just really old. And you can talk to it, and I talked to it, and I got a well, you can't talk to it, you just use it sort of thing, and I got a new stance, which is the exact stance of this thing. So I'm assuming I've got to do that stance, and then something will happen. But maybe what happened to this guy is him dying, and there's loads of puddles of blood everywhere, so I'm kind of concerned that this is some sort of weird trap. But it goes nothing. And nope, absolutely nothing happened. Feel like a doofus, just standing around, nothing happening. Okay, right. So I guess, no, I've got no ideas. Maybe there was somewhere else like this that I can use it in. Maybe. Guess I should just go and do something else. I think there might be a door I can unlock downstairs. And sure enough, we got a shortcut, and that's blatantly a boss. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to take 60,000 souls into a boss. I'm going back home, do a little bit of spending, spruce up the place, get yourself gorgeous. And yeah, I've used the orphanage key, and now the orphanage, it seems like, unless the orphanage was the place for the werewolves, it seems like the orphanage is a garden full of flowers. Why is it I get the impression that the children in this orphanage didn't have a terribly good time? Just getting that vibe. And oh, the flowers are actually going to bring up little spacemen, the little space ETs. And, not really sure what this boss fight's about. But then it turns out the boss fight is like, it's like the rat thing in Dark Souls 2, that one of them is the one that you got to hit. Hit him enough, and sure enough, he becomes a really big bloody alien. It's cool, this. It's not a very difficult fight, but it's kind of fun, fighting a big bloody alien. And then, yeah, there. Down at the bottom of the garden, I'm fighting celestial beings. That's a little reference to the Pollington Peas, which if you're not from the UK, probably got no idea what's going on. Anyway, killed the big blue dude, and yeah, had a fun time. Great. Gardening centres, eh? Always good. Smashed through a window and stepped on a slug, as you do. And hang on a minute, I'm back in the cathedral. This is awesome. Like, I'm up in the upper bit of that cathedral where I fought the one of the many beasts long time ago, and where I met the dangerous stranger that I'm not going to fight yet. And yeah, at the end of there was an elevator which took me down. I was a bit worried it was going to take me into the cathedral, because I don't want to fight that guy, not right now. But no, it took me behind the cathedral. And behind the cathedral there are some little sluggy things and something else. I mean, I thought that the boss fight up with the big alien dude in the garden was a bit easy, and yeah, like, this seems to be like, you know, the real deal. The real Dark Souls starts here, etc. Because I don't know what that is, but it looks like a weird slug dragon. Yeah, I guess I'll find out in a minute. I'm just going to go home and spend my souls. And I'm back, it's happening, off the elevator. Slugs, get away from me, no time for you. Into here and into the Altar of Despair. Brilliant, this is going to definitely be a really fun time. But wow, yeah, it's really, it's great looking. I mean, all these old, ancient, rubbed off statues. Not rubbed off, that means something else. You know, like, yeah, degraded. No, oh god, no. Something that isn't to do with wanking. Anyway, it's really good looking. Anyway, and this thing, yeah, it really is like a sort of horrible, squiddly angel thing. I do love this this ongoing theme within Bloodborne of secrets within secrets. Of, you know, like, you have this cathedral, but then behind the cathedral there's something else, and it's this like kind of hidden visage. This idea of people worshipping one thing, but actually they're doing something else. I do like it. There's kind of a theme running throughout this game, which is all about masquerades. You know, you think it's werewolves, and it's not. It's something else. You think it's this, it's not. It's something else. And it's just a case of trying to work out how deep this rabbit hole goes. But anyway, it's not another boss fight necessarily. It's another one of those optional boss fights. A thing that I can kill if I want to. I think I'm going to give it a go. You know, sometimes you can just tell that something's going badly. You just immediately know that this is going to go badly. Well, that's exactly what happened here when I pulled off, you know, a great secret sneak attack, and then more attacks, and a health bar hadn't appeared, and I kind of thought this isn't something I can kill, is it? So I decided to start running away. And then when I started running away, the boss fight started, and it's a Britias, the daughter of Chaos. Which is, again, the sort of thing like, you think that's not a good name, is it? I mean, I've fought a lot of things, I've killed a lot of things, I'm an impressive man, what can I say? But, Daughter of Chaos, that's sort of, you know, obviously in Dark Souls, you got into killing the Daughters of Chaos quite quickly, that's just nothing, that's not a problem. But Bloodborne's different. Here I've just been killing big wolves and shit, so I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. And yeah, I think I did. Great music though, music in here is very, very nice. But I'm going to die. And yeah, there's me dying. Dead. Cool! Am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do something else? Oh, I don't know. She's not even called the Daughter of Chaos. I got that wrong. She's called the Daughter of the Cosmos. The Daughter of the Cosmos. I mean, I've met the King of the Cosmos, but that was a very different situation, a very different sort of game, and he was frankly a bit of a knob. But Daughter of the Cosmos, this is not good. If this is the Daughter of the Cosmos, I'm really not up for meeting the Cosmos, because he's an ugly man thing. Attempt 4, and I seem to have worked out a couple of things. One, I've worked out that this boss fight is actually quite rubbish. It seems to be that keeping a distance is a bad idea, because you just charges at you and smash you up and you're dead. So you just want to circle again and again and again. And what it basically seems to come down to is just rolling around, getting a few hits in. And just wedging yourself behind the boss and hoping that while you're doing this and just circling around, you don't get just caught on the edge of the level in a way that's uncomfortable. And I haven't done that yet, but it just reminds me a lot of Demon Souls and Dark Souls in terms of the boss fights that weren't very good. So yeah, I mean, unless I'm missing something, it just seems that the best way to do this is to actually wedge yourself in her kind of like tentacly butt cheeks, so that when she turns around, you get naturally moved around with her, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, it's like We'll see. But it seems like an awesome bit of enemy design that's actually not a very good boss. Yeah, it seems like electricity's quite good against her, but this boss is just a pain in the dick. I think I'm going to come back when I got a bit more health, because then it just won't be as painful. But yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good. You don't seem to get caught on the edge of the arena very much, but it does that whole thing of like having a boss with a big kind of floor base sort of thing, like a big sluggy tails. That means you kind of get dragged around by it, and also by its arms, you kind of just get pushed around. Just takes away a lot of the finesse, takes away a lot of control from you, which in a melee game is not terribly good. Never mind. So yeah, I'm back in this incredibly, genuinely oppressive place. And yeah, at least I'm back in the jail area now. Got back into the jail area. And yeah, there's hunters in here. At least 2. Killed one of them, but then no, there's actually 3 of them. I think I did a pretty decent job trying to survive in this situation, but yeah, this is trouble. A hunter, lantern, load of trouble. I need to go to the toilet and leave the house, but I've got to get my souls back. As it turned out, though, Operation Go and Get My Souls Back and then just run the fuck away turned out to be a really, really good one. I mean, I got away from them. Admittedly, I did a terrible job of running away, but I did. And then I was like, hang on a minute, if I keep running away and he keeps chasing me, maybe I can get him to run up the stairs and get hit by the giant laser beam thing that's messing up all of the ladies all the single ladies. And I didn't manage to do that, but then I realised that only one of them had chased me. So I just thought, well, I can take on one of you, that's not a problem. So I just killed him on his own. So 3 down to 1. Now there was 1, then there was 1. Got the phrase wrong. Anyway, that's it. I'm just going to go and stop playing for the day. And tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to kill that guy. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like more people to naturally stumble across it on the internet, then clicking the like and subscribe button magically makes that happen. Also, if you really, really like my stuff, then you might consider funding my work on Patreon, because otherwise it wouldn't happen. Thanks very much. Bye!